Hey guys, and welcome to this edition of Scruff's Garage. Today's project is a simple one. It's just a simple washer. This is actually probably one of the oldest modifications to the C5 Corvette. It's been around for a very long time. Certainly not something I came up with, but I decided to give it a try. It's called the anti-venom mod. Essentially, you're putting a washer under the shifter detent plug at the transmission. You can do one, or you can do two washers, depending on which feel you prefer. I still have the stock shifter, though at some point I'll probably change it out for a short shifter. It's really popular for the guys that have the short shifters, like the MGW, the Hurst shifters, and stuff like that. Obviously, the shorter the shifter arm is, you end up with more and more resistance to get it into gear. The shorter throw is nice, but it makes it harder to get into gear, and that's always been one of my complaints on the stock shifter, is that getting in a hard shift from first to second gear, it's hard to make that smoothly under a lot of power, and also getting into reverse can be a little tricky sometimes as well. So anyway, I've already got the car, let's see if you can see, jacked up. You really only have to get the back end in the air and get some jack stands under the rear end. Then we'll slide under, and I'll show you where that detent plug is. It takes a 15/16 socket to get it out, and I'll show you how the washer slides on, and then we'll go for a drive and see what kind of a difference it made. Okay, so it's not the easiest thing to see. It's towards the top of the transmission. If I back up here. Okay, so if we're looking at the transmission, so here's the rear leaf spring. Here's the drain plug. If you go straight up, if you come forward and go straight up, and just as it goes over the top half of the transmission, it's not on top, but the top half, you can feel that detent plug. Like I said, it takes a 15/16 socket to get it out. You may want to wipe it off with a rag or something, make sure no debris gets in there. But that'd be our next step, and we'll keep moving. Okay, here we go. So I got the detent plug out of the side of the transmission. But this is what it looks like. A little roller wheel here. And then here's the washer that will slide over it. And you can see that the washer serves to space it out. You could do two washers if you wanted to, right, and that'd space it out even more. I'm probably just going to do one. Like I said, I'm still on the stock shifter. I'll see how this feels, and like I said, it's a really simple thing to do, so if I want to add a second washer, then I can always go back and do that without any problem. So we'll screw this back in. Make sure we seat this nice and snug. The copper washer helps seal it so that it's above the fill point, but there's still obviously transmission fluid that sloshes around. And I wiped this off. It looked like there was maybe some thread sealer on it from the factory, but I kind of cleaned that up just a bit. And like I said, the copper washer will crush it just a bit and help seal this so that you don't have any sort of leak. And I'll just share, so when you're talking about, obviously you're going to need one or two washers. Dorman sells a kit that's just two washers. You can pick it up in some auto parts stores, or obviously you can order it on Amazon, and you pay like $4 or $5 for the two washers. And if that's all you need, then obviously that's really cheap. But for like, I think it was like $13, something like that on Amazon. I got a 280 piece kit that has obviously a ton of other sizes. For the anti-venom mod, what you need is this 20 millimeter washer, but obviously it comes with, well, 280 other sizes and widths and thicknesses, stuff like that. So for a few bucks more, you have some extras should you ever need this for other things. Obviously these copper crush washers are pretty common, sometimes for oil drain plugs, or anything where you need it to crush just a little bit to help seal. So it's nice just to have a few extras, but you know, at a minimum, you need the 20 millimeter ones, or you can buy the Dorman kit if you just need two. Okay, so I just went for a ride after doing the anti-venom mod, just putting that brass washer in the transmission detent plug. I only did one washer. It's a subtle difference, nothing drastic. Next time I have it in the air, I may try 2 washers and then drive it and just see what kind of difference it makes. But it does go into gear just a little bit easier. In fact, that downshift from third into second goes a little smoother. So like I said, nothing wildly drastic, but then again, it only costs you a couple bucks. So I think it's worthwhile doing, or at least trying, see how you like it. If you got any questions, hit me up in the comments below. I'd be happy to help any way I can. And as always, thanks for tuning in to Scruff's Garage. We'll see you next time.